everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. He's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight he's bubbling with confidence. Povetkin's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Giant. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Povetkin.
All right, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a nice clean fight. All right, come on.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Able to get rid of that one. Well-placed left hand there. Solid left hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Targeting a left hand to the body. Halfway through this round here. He comes back with the left hand again. Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Povetkin starting to show some swelling. His corner should ice that down. Good block. Final 10 seconds. Good defensive skill. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
blocks the headshot. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. That punch just close. Good way to protect the midsection. Wow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. They're sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Well, earlier you saw what happened to him. He was stunned. He got tagged in this fight. He got hit hard. Now you're seeing the kind of mentality that's going to try to avoid that happening again. But, Teddy, it's not necessarily the kind of mentality that's going to win you a fight.
No, if you're in the corner with him, you know what you tell him, Joe? You tell him, look, you're being tested now. I understand you've been hurt. I understand you're looking to survive right now. But you're being tested for the first time in your life. Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be special? Special people find the way to get out of this and still offensively go forward.
Yeah, he's got to answer those questions. Way to block there. Able to get rid of that one. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Parries that punch intended for the head. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Great movement to get away from those punches. Parries that punch away. Well, he missed that right. 10 seconds to go in this third round. End of the round here as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Brian, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
Good block there by the Giant. Seconds to go in round number 4. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Nice block by the Giant. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good exchange. He fires back. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Ten seconds to go in the fourth. Povetkin's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. They start up again, back to action here with another round, but who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Throws a counter punch there. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Blocks that punch. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Povetkin. The The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Good-looking counter punch. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Carries that punch away. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Blocks that belt line well. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Halfway through round 6. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Gets rid of that body shot. Povetkin's cut, man, is going to need to be all over this side. The swelling seems to be getting worse.
Well, it's kind of like being a gardener. You have to start getting in there before the weeds come up. You can't wait until the weeds are all over the place and then pull them up. You're going to destroy those beautiful rose bushes. Well, it's the same thing here. You got to get to the side before the swelling's there. You got to put that end swell, that cold piece of metal, onto that place early on.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Povetkin. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Povetkin's got a real problem, and he knows it, because that eye is worsening, and if it seals all the way shut, if it's swollen that badly, we could see a stoppage in this fight.
Yes, we can. And right now, what should be seen is the corner of his opponent should see that advantage. And a fighter needs to see that advantage and be told that. And move to the right place. Move to the side and throw the kind of punches that can take advantage of that eye being closed.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good way to protect the midsection. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Halfway through this round here. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Targeted counterpunch by the Giant. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Devastating blow by the Giant. The Giant's now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have him work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
Good way to protect the midsection. Throws a counter punch there. Good looking counter punch. Very nice defensive guard there. Good looking counter punch. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Really committing to that jab. He lands another one. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he could score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Good combination landing there. The counter. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Good way to protect the midsection. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Blocks that punch.
Stay away from the inside.
to cover up that gut. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Nice block by the Giant. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Povetkin. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Povetkin. Good block by the Giant. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Blocks that belt line well. Povetkin's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Accurate counter punch by the Giant. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Blocks that punch. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Nice, precise work, doubling it up by Povetkin. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Povetkin. Oh, and there you go. Povetkin's in a bad... Wow! Povetkin's on the floor and in a bad spot.
gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
More than one, and it's just what he wants. A headshot blocked. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Povetkin's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Wow, is he defensively sound. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Good-looking counterpunch. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good work now, backing up what he did. Good block. And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, the Giant.
He's your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.